I finally found the Easter Bunny. This time, I will make sure to catch him and take the legendary egg. That should be perfect to get his attention. Hey, what's up puzzle lovers and welcome back! How many Easter eggs did you find today? I hope a lot so you can enjoy eating chocolate for a very long time. During my Easter egg hunt, I found this interesting puzzle. By the way, do not worry, the Easter bunny you saw in the intro is totally fine. Designed by English designer Louis Evans, the name of this puzzle is the Triple Yolk. It is a very rare puzzle. Only 50 of them have been made and I have the opportunity to solve this puzzle today because a good friend lent me this puzzle. This is a high quality 3D printed sequential discovery puzzle which Louis spent so much time making. The goal is to find 3 yolks that are hidden inside this puzzle. I cannot wait to start solving it. So, without further ado, let's get started. And here it is, the Triple Yolk puzzle designed by Louis Evans. The packaging is big and so does the puzzle. Look at this egg puzzle. It is quite massive, to be honest. It is as big as my hand and it is quite a neat looking puzzle. The amount of details is just awesome. So what do we have in the box? We have some cards which will be the instructions to solve this puzzle, and that's all. Then let's read the cards so we know what to do to be able to solve this egg puzzle. Triple Yolk. The aim of this puzzle is to find and retrieve the 3 yolks. Everything you need to solve it is found within the egg itself. No external tools are required. Remember, eggs are delicate. The triple yolk should be treated as such. No bangs or knocks are required and could damage the puzzle. I hope you have as much fun solving the triple yolk as I had creating it. Enjoy and good luck, Louis Evans. And then the second card tells us what we should not do during the solve, otherwise we will not be able to solve the puzzle anymore. So we will be very careful with this warning, which is quite important. There will be a yolk that we should not reinsert back into its original position. Now that we know that we need to retrieve 3 yolks, it is time to inspect the triple yolk puzzle. As you can see, it is an egg-looking puzzle and there are a couple of things that you can already notice. First, the holes that you can see all around the puzzle. There is this hole where you can see inside the puzzle. Well, not so much actually because it's quite dark, so it will be very hard to see through it. Now, something else that you can see are these 4 buttons around. I don't know if there are buttons and you can push them. Well, this one you can push it. This one no. And this one you can push it as well. So there are 2 of them that are buttons. I guess at some point we will be able to push them a bit more, or the goal will be to unlock them. So we will be able to do something else. And then on the bottom, you can see this very strange looking door. So maybe at the end we will be able to turn the puzzle somehow to be able to open this door. Because I don't think you need to crack the egg to be able to open this side of the egg puzzle. And there are a couple of things that you can notice as well. First, through this hole, you can see the number of the puzzle I am holding. It is numbered 26 out of 50. And then, something else that I can feel while I am holding the puzzle, it's that some parts can rotate, you see? So you have this part that you can rotate, not this one that you can rotate, and this one that you can start to rotate, but it is locked. And because some of the parts can rotate, you can sometimes see some holes through the egg. When you align the external surface of the egg with the internal surface. And if you look through these holes, it looks like it is a maze puzzle. And that's very interesting because there are some parts of the egg that you can see and others that I think you cannot see. That makes it half a hidden maze. We will need to be so careful about the sound that this puzzle makes sometimes. Otherwise, we will be so lost. And I wonder how many levels this maze has. So you can see this first one, where you can see the number of the puzzle. Then if I continue to rotate it, I can see, oh, I can see a brass ball, which might be the first yolk. Okay, interesting. Let's continue to turn and then we go back to the number. So the first layer is not a maze at all. Then you have this layer here. And because you can see that the holes have different levels, 3 to be exact, I think here you will have 3 layers of a maze. And then you have this one, which I think it's a fourth one. I really cannot see anything when I am looking through this hole. And then I guess finally we will have to do something with these 2 buttons and maybe rotate this last part to be able to open the door. And that's all I can say without playing too much with a puzzle and start solving it. So I think you're very curious to know how this puzzle works and what is the solution. Then let's get started. Because this puzzle is a maze puzzle and has some sections hidden, I think once I solved it, I will try to solve it again and again to understand what is happening, and I will design it on a software. And I will try to put the design I made somewhere in the video so you can follow what is happening during the solve of this puzzle. And you can see what are the different layers and what they look like inside. I think that will be more interesting for you and you can follow what I will be doing during this video. Okay, first thing first, we saw that we have a brass ball just here. I guess that is our first yolk. Hey, victory! But now I'm quite worried because I feel we will need to reuse this brass ball inside the maze to be able to solve the puzzle. So when I move a puzzle, I can hear and feel some noises on the bottom of a puzzle. I don't know if they are pins, balls. I don't think they are balls. Otherwise, when I put the puzzle upside down, it will make a noise, right? But when I turn, I can feel something falling. So maybe there are some gravity pins somewhere inside this puzzle. Then, where will the starting point of this maze be? Here. I think that's the entrance of the first layer. And when I look through the hole, on the right side, I cannot see a path, but on the left side, I can see something. It goes deeper until here. So I guess I should be able to put the brass ball inside and start my journey inside this hidden maze. Wow, wish me good luck! Okay, the ball went in and now let's put it through this path. I can see it. Oh, it dropped. Okay, there is a hole that connects the first layer to the second layer. It should be around here. So can we see something if we turn this layer and align a hole with a hole here? Yes! Okay, so I can see the ball just here on the side. Something I can see when I am looking through this hole is the inside of the egg. I can see a path from here to here. I guess there is another hole just here. Yes. So this hole is connected to this hole somehow. I managed to put the ball from here to here, but it is blocked. I think the hole between this side and this side is smaller than the ball. So I cannot put the ball through it. Now if I look to the right of the hole, I can see again a blocked path here, but there is another path that I can take. Let's just tilt the egg to the right. So the ball should roll, and it went just here. I hope I didn't lose it. Okay. It's annoying because it moves very fast. Okay, I can see the ball now, and it's not on the edge of the egg. Interesting. Should I try to go to the center of the egg? Maybe if I try to turn egg, there should be a door. Yes, there is an opening, and now the ball is in the middle. There is a spot where the ball can sit. It's like it's waiting for something. Okay, what do I need to do now? I just discovered something. The top of the egg doesn't just rotate, but it's also a button. Look, that's so interesting. And it is pushing the ball that is in the middle of the second floor. And now, what do I need to do? I don't know. It's like blocked at some point. So I wonder if I need to push and maybe rotate. You see? It went a bit lower. Let's continue. Oh! Oh, it's kind of forcing. Okay, wait. Also something else that I found out a bit earlier is the second yolk. When I was turning the side of the egg, I could see the second yolk here, through this hole. So maybe that's what's blocking me right now. Let's try to keep this hole open while we are pushing and turning the top of the egg. Okay. Look! Oh, that was so cool! Wow! It's like you are charging the egg and it releases the second yolk. Is it spring-loaded? No. That's a smooth surface. Wait, why? There is a magnet inside of this yolk. Look. Okay, that's becoming very interesting. Because now, this second yolk is a tool as well. Okay, so we did manage to use the brass ball to release the second yolk. And now we need to find the third yolk, and we need to find a way to get our brass ball back. So I think I need to continue and find a way to go to the last layer. Let's continue. I think it will be a long journey, so I hope that the 3D model I made will help you a lot. So far, our brass ball is in the middle of the egg. So I need to try to be careful and find another door somewhere. Okay, here, I think. It's like the ball went somewhere else. Indeed, I cannot see the ball anymore. It seems that the ball went somewhere else. So let's check if we can see it somewhere. So there is this hole here. And if I look through it, I can see my brass ball. just here. Is there something here that I didn't see? It looks like it. There is a hole, and there is like a black part that is blocking the hole. So then that means it might connect the second layer to the third layer. And here, if I look through one of the third layer holes, I can see something interesting. I can see some holes connecting the second layer and the third layer, and I can see this black part. It's like a piece that is blocking the access from the second layer to the third layer. And now we have this second yolk that is a magnet. And I can use this second yolk in two positions. First one here, and the second one on the other side, here. And that's not random. Here is the middle of the two holes connecting the second layer to the third layer. But there is also the same thing on the other side. So I wonder if I can move my black part with this yolk. Like this. Oh yes, wait, it was so fast. The brass ball just dropped from the second layer to the third layer. And now I should be able to see my brass ball here. Yes, I don't know if you will be able to see it, but you should be able to see the brass ball through this hole, which is a good sign. So now we have access to another part of the second layer, I think. If once again we move the black part like this, then we lock the hole that was blocked before and we unlock a new hole. Do I have access to a new section of the second layer? Oh wait, huh? The ball is going so fast. Wait, that's the last thing I want to do, is to lose the brass ball. Where are you? I can hear it, but I don't know where it is. Okay, I managed to get my brass ball back here. I was quite lucky. It goes so fast, so I need to be very careful. I think I'm missing something. Once again, it just went somewhere, and I am not sure where. So, should I put the puzzle upside down to lock the ball and try to retrieve it like this? Maybe I can try to look through the holes of the second layer to check if I can find the brass ball. It can just go from one side to another side. There's just one path. Okay, I found it. I found my brass ball. It is on the second layer of the maze. Just here. Just here. So there is a path that goes from here to here. And I guess there is a hole connecting the second layer to the third layer. And then on the other side, I guess there is another hole here, but it is not connected to the first layer, because if I put the puzzle upside down, it doesn't go up, and if I put the puzzle like this, it doesn't go down. So is there another blocked hole with this black piece once again? So I guess my brass ball should be somewhere here, and I find a hole on my third layer. Here, you see? So indeed, there is a black piece that is blocking the access from the second layer to the third layer. If I put my yolk here, and I move the yolk like this, then we can hear the brass ball falling. So now my brass ball should be here, and it is here. So we put it back like this, and now I can see that this hole goes somewhere here. And once again, the black piece is locking this side connecting the second layer to the third layer, or this side connecting the second layer to the third layer. It is open, so we can just tilt the puzzle upside down. We'll try to be careful so we don't spend so much time trying to find our brass ball on the second layer. Okay, too late. It's somewhere. Let's keep the egg upside down like this and let's try to find our brass ball.
Later.
I don't see it in the second layer. Where did it go?
Many tic-tacs later.
Maybe on the first layer, because I am sure that there is a hidden section on the first layer. It cannot just be the starting point and then a hole and nothing is happening on the first layer. So indeed the third layer is connected directly to the first layer. Here. Okay, so we have the brass ball back to the first layer and now I should tilt the puzzle like this. So the ball drops somewhere here. And then I put the puzzle up like this. And the ball is somewhere else. Where? It's very interesting. Oh, I see it. You can see it through this hole. It's in place for something. So, what do we need to do with you now? Is there another part of the puzzle where I can use the second yolk?
Moments later.
Okay, I want to try something. We could put the brass ball through this hole. Can we put the second yolk through this hole as well? Maybe like this. You heard that, right? So it fits here as well. And then, should I just rotate this? Okay, that's super cool. Not only the outer surface of the egg is moving now, but also the inside of the egg. Look, when I move this section of the puzzle, everything moves together. That's so cool. I spent so much time trying to find out what to do. And you just need to put the second yolk where you started the maze. Then what will happen once we completely turn this part of the egg? Let's find out. Maybe we will align two holes and the brass ball will fall in a hidden part of the egg. Indeed! Okay, so that's the ending point. And the ball just dropped somewhere. We can still hear it, which is a good sign. It should be somewhere. Maybe I should put this back to its original position, just in case, so the ball doesn't go back here. So where is it now? Oh wait, it's here, on the fourth layer. I don't know if you can see it, maybe not. Now it is time to inspect the last layer, I guess. Earlier I was able to inspect the fourth layer with a flashlight. You cannot see much. You can see that you can go to the left, you can see that you can go to the right, and then you have a hole on the middle of the egg, once again. And there is this black part once again. But you cannot use the second yolk to be able to move this black part and to unlock the hole. So there is something else to do on the fourth layer. And because you cannot see much on the fourth layer, I guess we just need to use our ears. And I feel the fourth layer, it's where all these pins are moving in all the directions. From the sound and the feeling of it, I feel there are 4 pins. And I feel they are aligned with these buttons. And now we managed to put our brass ball at the same level as these pins. Maybe we cannot move this part of the egg because these 4 pins are locking this part to rotate. And somehow we need to lock the pins in the center position so none of them can lock the rotation of this part. And I feel that the pins are aligned with these buttons. That means if you try to tilt the puzzle like this and put this first pin in the center, on the other side, this pin will lock this part to rotate. So then if you try to tilt the puzzle on the other direction, this pin will go in the center, but the pin that you just locked in the center will go out and lock the rotation of this part. Which means we need to use the brass ball, I think. If I put the puzzle like this, I have this pin locked in the center and its opposite pin is outside the center. That means I need to tilt the puzzle very carefully to try to align the brass ball with the pin that is in the center. So when I tilt the egg on the other side, I can put the other pin in the center. And the first pin that we managed to put in the center will be blocked by the brass ball. So it will stay in the center. And I hope you follow me, but I hope any graphics I am putting on the side is helping you understanding me. So we try to lock each pins in the center one by one. So let's tilt the puzzle like this. Now slowly tilt the puzzle on the other side. I can feel the brass ball moving towards me. And now I should be able to tilt the puzzle like this and lock this second pin in the center. So now I have these 2 pins locked and I am missing this one and this one. So I rotate the puzzle 90 degrees. I tilt it to this side. So this pin will go in the middle of the puzzle and now I tilt it slowly on the other side. So I should be able to feel the brass ball moving in front of the pin. I tilt it like this and I guess this pin should go in the middle of the puzzle. If I did it correctly, I should be able to move this section now. It is locked. Okay, so there is a pin that I didn't manage to block.
Later.
Victory! As I thought, there are 4 pins and you just need to be so careful when you put the ball in front of one. And now, this is moving freely. Okay, so I need to be careful not to put it back in its original position and then move the puzzle and it is blocked again. So let's align this hole with a pin like this. Now that I can move that, maybe I can move the whole layer to align the hole with an opening in the black part. Okay, I need to find my brass ball, put it in the center of the egg, like this. And now, can I just rotate it? Let's just try, maybe the ball will fall somewhere. Oh. It feels like it's forcing, so I need to be very careful here. Look what just happened! This pin popped out! Okay! Also, then the second one will do that as well. Yes! Okay, let's continue to rotate it. Oh. Okay, I could feel something. I wonder now that we release these 2 pins, can we rotate the bottom of the egg? Did you see that? This is freaking opening! Let's go! That's the final yolk. Look at this coin! It's such a beautiful coin! But wait! Before we look at this coin, look, there is a hole here. So I need to retrieve my brass ball. I can see an opening. It's not aligned with a hole, but there is a hole in the black part. I just need to align it. So it should be somewhere here. Did you see what just fell from the egg puzzle? So now I can put it upside down and indeed you can see the opening here. That's the end of the maze. What a journey! We have our 3 yolks. Let's go! We have a brass ball, a brass pin that is a magnet, and a brass coin. Look at this. Now look in the box. Oh, okay. I feel there is something in the box that I should find. I don't really want to mess with the box because once again, it is not my puzzle. Okay, I've been very careful and look what was hidden beneath the foam part. The reset instructions. Oh, wow, that's so cool. I will not open the card. Once again, it is not my puzzle and I respect that. But it feels that there is something else than the card. Yes, there is something else. I wonder if there is an extra gift. I don't know. I will try to find out. I will ask Louis what is inside this letter. But that's our last yolk. It's such a beautiful coin. You can see the logo of the puzzle, the egg yolk, and the maze. That's so cool. Such a beautiful coin, to be honest. Well, puzzle solved, and I think that should be quite straightforward to put it back together because you just need to put the coin back here, and then you have the brass ball that you would put on the top of the egg where it belongs, and then you just have to put this brass pin back where it was. So it should be straightforward. My only question is, how do I close these pins and the black part? Because if I move this section now, yeah, the black part doesn't turn with it. And there are some arrows. You can see this little cut where it seems that you really need a tool to push it to be able to lock it back to its original position. So I will do that. I will get a toothpick. I got my toothpick, so now let's just try to rotate this. Yes! Oh, it was straightforward. Okay, so the black part is back to its original position, I think, because now it is locking the hole. So should I just rotate this? Press the 2 pins. Yes, we are back inside the egg, and now I should not be able to rotate the bottom of the egg anymore. Now I just need to rotate this section to be able to lock it. It's locked. I can shake the puzzle gently so the pins are back in their original positions, and all of them should lock this last section. Yes, like this. Now the last thing I need to do is just to turn that to align the hole with the number of the puzzle, and that's all. I can put the puzzle like this and I can say that we managed to solve the triple yolk puzzle. We did it!
We did it! We did it!
We managed to retrieve the 3 yolks, and it was not an easy task to do. It is a very difficult puzzle to solve, but very enjoyable. Honestly, I had so much fun solving it. The solution of this puzzle is so unique and the theme is wonderful. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to the channel. I will see you very soon for a new video. Tschüss!